Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with Turley. We're working on the restore for the Bold Atlanta Trespasser, aka the El Camino. So we have the suspension parts left to do. So let's get at it. So first thing I'm going to do is strip everything off. Take it down to the frame. So we'll go ahead and get rid of everything. If you're on something that can't come out, it'll highlight what you need to take out next as a red item. So if you try to take off this, it'll say no, you got to take off the upper suspension and lower suspension arms first. Alright, let's head to the other side. And it's basically just, you know, it's everything, it's like a clearance cell. Everything must go. You got that bearing in here you got to get. Stuff with the bolts slows you down a little bit. So to take off, you got to get these bushings. There's 4 bushings in this front cross member. It wouldn't hurt to rip these mufflers out since it's going to give us access to them from back here. So what I did was I clicked on the steering rack to get a better angle. Alright, so we're clear up front here. Let's head to the back. Same drill. Enjoy the music and get working. Alright. A little less parts in the back here. Makes it a little easier. A few less pieces. You can jump to this side by clicking over here. have this rubber bushing out. All right, let's head to the nice and clean under there now. Let's head to the repair bench. Basically 5 minutes to disassemble the entire underneath the car. Pretty good. You can tell I've done a few of these at this point. So I'm just spamming through the repair. Got a 95% repair chance. If you fail to repair, the part is gone. Also, we need to disassemble the springs here so I can break out the, I'm not sure if I can repair any of this or not. We'll check it out. I like to look at the parts too that we have. Oop, imaging. So it's the this is the front. It's a double wishbone shock absorber. Alright, we also need to separate the wheels. We can actually have a chance to repair the rims, which will save us some money for the restore. A little dancing while you're waiting. And back to work. Alright, so what we can do is we can look at the tires here. So size 14 off-road tire B, 225/75. So off-road tire B, I need to put those other two rims back in the warehouse. We also need to get the springs going. Alright, so we need to go under, back out of this, go under parts, go to suspension. We're going to need the double wishbone shock absorber. 2 of those. we're going to need front spring and the caps, 2 of those. We're going to need tie rods because you can't repair those for sure. We're going to need the rear cap, the rear spring, and the rear this thing. And we're probably going to need some rubber bushings. We'll wait on those. Alright, so let's balance this other, get this other tire started here. It's our last one to balance. We can do our assembly here for the front. It automatically puts the better condition parts to the left, which makes it easier. And then we'll sell off, now that we've got everything repaired, we'll go ahead and sell off our parts that are not satisfactory. So on a restore, I don't make everything 100%, but I don't put anything on that's not green. So you can hit sell. I'm just going to adjust this up to about 65%. And that'll get rid of anything under 65% out of our inventory. You can also store stuff in your warehouse once you get to this level. For me, I think I have rims in 2. I can get rid of these 2 oddball rims instead of fighting with them every time. When I work on a restore. So that'll get rid of that. So let's go ahead and get started with the install. We'll have to buy some things as we go, but we'll get started. We got the tires and the spring stuff, so just moving right along here. We got less than 10 minutes in and we're rolling pretty good. So we'll see. Right now we'll be able to check if we need rubber bushings. We got 4, so we'll need more, but alright, so that's the front sway bar B. It's an alphabetical order if you're under suspension, so it's already there. With your tablet, which I suggest unlock as soon as it's available, will make your life so much easier because you don't even have to get off underneath the car to order. Alright, so we're out of rubber bushings. Let's get some more of those. Can't repair them, so we'll go ahead. I think the most you can order of anything is 10, so we'll go ahead and get 10 of those. There's the ones we assembled. So if you're going to buy something for this side, you'll need 2 of them because that way it'll save you time on the other side as well. You already have the part, so okay, so that's the front exhaust section V8. That's going to be in a different thing. So I usually just go under exhaust. It's the section. Exhaust section. It's these. Now that'll get us back to the back there. Always able to use the high quality. That's always nice. Alright, so wheel hub cap is going to be under, I think that's under brakes. No, that's under suspension as well. It's going to be all the way at the bottom. Alright, got our first tire back on. Let's hit the other side. Making it look easy. We're making it look easy. And this side should go a little smoother because we're out of these. Front steering knuckle C. We only need one because we're already got the other side done. Don't forget these little bushings here. We'll do a check at the end. I'll show you how to verify everything's correct. But if you can remember them while you're here, it'll just save you a little time. You don't have to come back. So we've definitely failed some repairs. That's what that's from. One of the things nice if you can buy a few cars, you know, buy two, strip both of them down, make one. Not bad. Okay, so we have no pads. So if you're going to brakes, those are easy. We had calipers, I know I've seen that. Oh, I don't have any of the cylinders to go with those. I was like, oh, I was getting ahead of myself there. Roll hub bearings. Okay. Let's head to the back. Now we can put the fuel tank in. We got a higher quality, we'll use that. That's one of them we got out of a crate. Fuel pump. Fantastic. Oh. I gotta get the camera back here where I need it. See the same thing again. If you click on something that you don't want to, it'll drag you around, so it does happen. Just reset it here. We got plenty of brake shoes. Alright, need a couple brake drums. got the leaf spring assembly here. We got the axle. That'll do a little bushing here. It's not the leaf spring. It's the, on this side, it's this little control arm. Some cars actually have the leaf spring. This one has the control arm. So we got the cap. So we need the rear shock absorber B, and we need the spring cap. So we got the rear shock absorber B. We're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need the spring cap. So I bought something different, I think. So let's just wait for a second. I had a bunch of those. What? Okay. Not sure what happened there. It's all good. You can always sell that stuff for money's not an issue for me at this point, but you can sell it. You'll just lose a little bit of value. So it's not the worst thing, but it's not great either. All right. Let's head to this side. Got just enough rubber bushings to finish it out. Awesome. Keeping your inventory clean is challenging. I got a lot of stuff I need to not have in my inventory, but I'm not really a big, I love Jeeps, but I'm not really a big car guy in life, for the part of I don't really work on them a lot. My dad used to have a garage, so I do know quite a bit, but I don't really do it. Yeah, so sometimes I'll just keep it in my inventory so when I'm doing the rebuild I can put in a higher quality part, because it does add value to your car. When you're selling it, you'll get more out of it. So, and I get those from crates. If you watch other videos, you'll see how to get those. And all right, so I think we got some muffler stuff to do here. Oh, we got the so there's certain things on the gearbox you can't repair. See, I could have bought all the parts right there. I think the clutch plate's the one we can refix. Yeah, so now we'll need the other 2 parts. You can't fix the pressure plate or the bearing. I need to sell some of these extra drive shafts. Alright, so front exhaust pipe. I'm sure these are not going to be good. So front exhaust pipe, V8 OHVC. Two of those. Middle muffler. Two of those. Now I need the rear muffler V8, rear muffler V8 OHV. Say I'm going right over it somewhere, and you can just click this and that'll give you the change your camera view, which didn't help me, but I can go underneath here. Alright, so we think we're close, right? So the way you do it is, let's go ahead and drop her down. You don't have to, but you just go into your car status and you want to see that health bar. If you got an item with no health bar, it's not on the car. See that little +3 there in the wheel hub bearing? That's the higher quality. I don't want anything not green unless it's the license plate. So I've left 2 clips off. See, 2 clip Bs are not on the ignition cap. I've left both of those off. Also, I don't have the interior done, and I've left out the rear window. So, alright, so let's drop this down. I'm still in the buy menu, so let's get, I'm pretty sure we don't have any of those clips. So right here on this ignition, there's going to be 2 little tiny clips. Clip Bs. Two of those, and those are something that I missed when I put the engine back together. Okay, rear window. Oh, I just took out the Alright, we need to buy one of those. I just took the window off over here. Alright, that's into the body shop. And it looks like it's been reset, so we need to put that in. Excuse me. Oh, that didn't work because I didn't do any spaces. All right. So Bolt Atlanta, that's all you need to put in for that. Rear window, normal mode, assemble mode. Okay. We're missing something else. I can't remember. Oh, the interior. All we're missing now is the interior. The license plate's yellow. That's okay. Alright, so let's see what we got. So you go into normal mode, interior disassemble, interior assemble. Steering wheel. I don't know if we got any. Alright, so seat 3 fabric B. We'll use that one, but we're going to need to buy one. So that's under interior. That was seat B, I thought. Let's bias the steering wheel. So I'm not seeing. So one of the things you can do is go to your inventory. Now, for some reason on my screen, it's hard to see the very first line. So let me go to the seat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit this twice with my middle bar. Now when I go into my order screen, I can pull that up. So it's seat 3 fabric B. Seat 3 fabric B right here. So now that'll make it easier. You can do that with all your items for ordering. Alright, so now we got another seat that's green, and I bought a different steering wheel. Alright, so now let's look at the car status. We should be good to go. Car value is at 46 with a bonus for a restore of 3,500. Alright, let's put it on the dyno. Let's run it through the paces here. I like that purple. Alright. So this will run it through the paces. It'll show you your versus the factory specs, how you do. Just some upgraded parts or whatever. So if you look, we're 25% over factory on horsepower and 9.76% over on torque. I think that's torque, or I'm not 100% sure, but so ready to go. So now we can sell it. When you go to sell it, it'll tell you 50,278. Yep. And then we got a trophy. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that to see what that is. But now we can look at what we're going to do. Next time we may do some story orders. They're a little more challenging, but one of those might take an episode, so let's take a look at that next time. So I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to check out the channel, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, have fun gaming. I'm out of here.